Hey guys, so first of all, just thank you so much for helping me reach 3,000 subs and almost at 4,000 subs 1 week later. So grateful for every single one of you guys that are subscribing. And without further ado, let's answer some questions. So the first question is, when did you first find out about Geometry Dash? So a lot of people believe that I found it out from PewDiePie or one of the bigger YouTubers, but that's not actually true. I found it out right before 1.9, so about a week before 1.9. I made one level that was in 1.8, and that's it. I found it out during a summer camp, and I think it was someone was just playing it, and it looked really cool, and I thought it was just a copy of the Impossible game, and that there was no way that it would be any better. But now I've come to really learn that Geometry Dash has so many more possibilities, and just the level creating and all the different colors that you can use in your levels just makes it such a better game. And so I deleted Impossible Game off my phone. I gave Geometry Dash a try, and here I am now. So the next question is, what is the texture pack you use with Vibrant? Vibrant says it's an unknown texture pack, and the link is to your channel. So as you can see on the screen right now, there's actually a dragon that is being used. And that is actually an icon in my new texture pack I'm working on. This time I'm not working with Vibrant on it, it's going to be a solo project, but my plan is for it to work with medium and Android devices, as well as have every single icon and chip replaced. So all I can say is just be on the lookout for it, and yeah. The next question is, what are my stats, and what would I like to see in the map packs of 2.0? So currently I have 637,141 jumps, 117,680 attempts, 1,658 stars, 18 full completed levels, 1,161 completed online levels, 36 demon levels completed, 81 secret coins, 26 map packs, and then the other stats really don't matter at all. So as for the map packs that I want to see, I think that Viper, being a newer creator, hasn't had a single level in a map pack yet, and I think he should have a couple of those. I think that there could be a hyper pack, but I doubt that'll happen just due to the difficulty differences in some of the levels, as well as just I'm not really sure if any black background levels will get into a map pack. But I feel like levels like Winter Bliss and Insert Coin, which are demons, have chances of getting into demon packs, but we'll see. So the next question is, what would I wish to see in Update 2.0? So I'm not actually really looking forward to 2.0 as much as I really should be, because to be honest, first of all, I haven't really seen many sneak peeks. There's not been a lot of it, but I'm just worried that there's a lot of new blocks added, there's a lot of new portals, and I'm really content with 1.9. It's actually where I've started playing, so I've just gotten used to using all the blocks that it has, and I feel that adding new blocks, etc., will greatly change the style. Like for example, if you look at 1.8 to 1.9, the entire style of the game completely changed, and I'm worried that that's going to happen with 2.0, and that there's going to be just a different style of level, and it'll be harder to create with it. So I would like to see maybe some adjustments to the leaderboards. I'm interested in the user coins, that's really excited. I really want to add user coins. Maybe I'm going to go back and update every single one of my levels to have them, but I'm really interested in that. I'm interested in fixing leaderboards, I guess. Apparently he's saying he's going to do something about that, but other than that, there's not too much I'm really interested in having. Just anything else is just sort of a bonus, so yeah. The next question is, why Etzer? And so I choose Etzer because ETZ is actually my initials, and it's been like a childhood nickname, and it's been pretty much my username in every single game I've ever played. And so usually, my Minecraft nickname is actually Etzer. My Webkins, my Club Penguin, just every single thing I played since I was 3 years old, all the younger kid games, every game I've got to Etzer. And so I've been pretty lucky with the username because it's pretty short. It's only 5 letters, and it seems like it would be decently common, and yet I always get it. I've gotten it on Minecraft, and a 5 username is pretty rare there. So yeah, that's basically it. So the next question is, Etzer, can you make an APK from the Utopia texture pack? And then what's my favorite icon from the Utopia texture pack? So first of all, regarding the APK, I'm not actually going to be making an APK for it. I think I know how to. I've never actually really worked with Android. I'm an iPhone, Apple user pretty much, strictly. But I've never really experimented. I think it looks kind of easy, but I don't think I'm going to do it, just because I want to focus more on my next texture pack, and I'm probably going to make an APK of that instead. And then the second question is, what's my favorite icon from the Utopia texture pack? So I'm going to put that up on screen right now. So this is probably my favorite icon, I guess, ball in the texture pack. It's made by Waze. I'll put his channel in the description. And so it wasn't actually made by me, but it's still in the texture pack, and he just really wanted me to put it in it, so I figured I'll put it in. And I like it, looking at it now, almost probably the most, just because I think it's an interesting design. And in the actual texture pack, I think I used a gradient on it, so it, like, on the outside it had pink and green if you chose those two colors, so it looked really interesting with that combination. So overall, that was probably my favorite. So the next question is, what is my favorite original level? So out of the 18, I have to say Electrodynamics is by far my favorite. Not in terms of gameplay necessarily, but just in terms of the style, because I feel like a lot of Rod Top's levels are under-decorated, and I think that this one is by far better than any of the demon levels and any other level that's been more recent than it. Because if you just like look closely at any part of it, it's always really, really nicely decorated, and I think it's even a good level for like almost a 1.9 featured level in comparison to some of them that we are seeing. So all in all, I think it's a really great level, and it's by far my favorite. And lastly, the final question in this Q&A is, when is my next hyper level coming out? So my next hyper level is going to be called Hyper Arcade, and it is going to feature over 15 different video games from various titles, various companies, etc. And it's just going to try to replicate them pretty closely in Geometry Dash. There's not going to be as many animations in this one, but it's still going to be pretty crazy. There's not going to be as much epilepsy, but there might be some at the end. And hopefully it's coming out tomorrow or Sunday, so we'll see. So I just want to thank you guys for being so patient with me finishing this Q&A. It's been almost a week of me trying to do this. I haven't had much quiet time, and I finally found some today where I could finish it. And so I'm really glad that you guys stayed with me for a really long time to make sure I put this out. And just once again, thank you so much for all the subs I've been getting. I'm almost at 5,000 at this point, I think. And it's just been so great, all the support I've been receiving. So just keep it up, and just thank you for watching.